Okay, I mean, Master P starts shutting stuff down, man. What was it like working with him during those days and having all of those records coming through?
No, but see, P, like I said, it's your name. You sell your brand.
Yeah.
P was a master selling your brand. Like, you got to sell your brand. I think that all DJs need to sell their brand.
Yeah.
What I did, I started selling my brand later. Like, as of recent, like, really, for real, it's me.
I feel you.
I didn't want to get on no David Ruffin shit with with the family, but you know, I felt like I had to. The stronger the person is as the head of the team, the better the team would be.
Yeah.
So I just started taking some of that stuff I was giving the core and keep it for myself, like my syndicated radio shows. But P was a master. You got to watch his blueprint. This nigga had dolls and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, nigga, I was too old for them bitches, but I wanted one. This nigga had, you know what I'm saying? Like P had all kinds. Yeah, he was selling anything that could go up under that No Limit brand.
When it came to Tony Neal, though, man, can you put your finger on some of the records that you heard first that you take credit for breaking out here in these streets? Hey, they got to know it, Tony. And you got to forgive me for putting you on the spot, okay? Because folks get offended when you stand on business, but that's what we're here to do.
Mine is verifiable, though, so they can say that.
That's what I'm saying.
Nip used to sleep on my couch.
Talk to me.
You know, we used to have arguments because he used to get mad because people could, compare him to Snoop.
Oh.
You know, and we talked about the mixtape thing. That was his idea to do that $100 mixtape.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got DMs and talking to him about the retreats. I used to come to the retreats in Dallas. That's how him and DeRoe hooked up. He used to come to the retreats and just post his stuff up and tape his own stuff.
Yeah.
Like Nip was a grinder. You know, he would, if I say, hey man, come out here, you need to put your posters and stuff up. Like, do that. Man, do that so many. Beat King.
But now let me focus on Nipsey for a second, though, man. Yeah. Working with Nipsey, I mean, for him to have that situation with Victory Lap blowing all the way up and crossing all the way over into the mainstream.
For sure.
What was going through your mind at that time when you were able to see that?
He already had it in him. He already had it in him. Sometimes it's not about breaking the record, it's breaking the artist. Sometimes you have to get with the artist and put that battery in their back.
Yeah.
Even with DJs, like with the core, some of the DJs don't even know they got it in them until somebody help them bring it out.
Exactly.
It's not even, it's a lot of my DJs, they didn't know they had it in them. You know what I'm saying? And the team bring them out.
Come on.
You know, and E-Feezy, Infamous. I can go through DJs that started in the core.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? And I knew they had it in them.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of them bigger ranking. It's like they had it in them. TJ, they had it in them already. TJ was already doing this thing in Tallahassee.
See that?
TJ had a great ear
and
music.
Man.
And so, as a mass, I just know that sometimes it just got to be introduced on a national scale. And that's what I wanted to do. I introduced them to you. They already dope.
Come on.
Devin Steele.
Come on. What up, though, Dev?
So, I knew that they already had it.
Yeah.
You know, and I was just the person to put the battery in their back and say, hey, man. You know, and so when you break records, you break the artist and the record comes after. Make people believe in the artist because the artist going to have more than one record.
That's right.
You break the artist.
I got to ask you this, though, Tony. What was a record that you got that you couldn't even wait to break? Because
throw some D's.
Oh, sure. Rich boy.
They took it from us, though.
Yeah.
Throw some D's and Swag Surfing was originally our records.
What?
Yeah.
Now, talk to me. What the hell? What the hell?
So I didn't know what I was doing, bro. We put out an album. And
that was gonna be a hard ass album, sir.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But we,
Yeah.
If the label is having a hard time finding a record for artists, and we got the good ones sitting over there, they sign, they're gonna take that motherfucker.
That's facts. Those are facts. And then with you having a superior ear as a DJ, you knew how to pick the best record.
Right.
You're like, let me get the best one.
We had one from Youngblood that was crazy. We never dropped. I still got that thing sitting there. Yeah, man, we had some crazy records. I had one with, it got leaked. We had one called Talk Hard. It was a reggae artist and Pitbull, E40, and Twister.
Yeah.
Talk Hard. You can probably go online and find it, but around that time, we was like, we're going to put out a core DJ album. We're going to all get behind it.
Yeah.
Man, Throw Some D's just kind of put when they took that, I just, when they in the scope, because, when they took that from me, man, I was just like, man, fuck that album. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that out, nigga. So we just started fucking. City was like, man, we just go put Swag Surfer fucking as a single. And you see what where that's what Swag
Surfer. I tell the boys every time I see them, I say that's the hit that keeps on hitting.
It ain't gonna go nowhere.
It ain't gonna never stop hitting.
So those are the kind of records I like doing. I like doing them. With Banner when I was with the Technicians.
Yeah.
I talked him into doing like a pimp. He wanted to do Cadillac. I said, nah.
What?
Nah, man. All this is verifiable now. You can ask the
I'm
artist,
asking you. I'm just saying what was going through your mind at that time when you heard Like a Pimp. Because Cadillac on 22, that was hard as hell too.
Yeah,
but Like a Pimp hit the club and turned it upside down.
Well, I heard the beat and the hook, and I said, you need that nigga Flip. He the hottest nigga down there, that Leprechaun shit and all that shit he's doing in Houston. I said, you need that nigga. Yeah. Right. My brother was sleeping in the car when he made that record.
I know.
I'm telling you some facts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was sleeping in the fucking car.
What is it like when you see artists go from nothing to something, man? All they own is their dream.
Yeah, that's it.
What goes through your mind when you see that? And how many times have you seen that?
That's all I want. Shit. Be King. Yeah. I go through them. I just, Luch didn't want to rap.
Yeah.
Baby didn't want to rap. He wasn't no rapper.
Yeah.
I just seen it happen so many times, man. I didn't really involve like I wanted to involve myself with the Baby because he's already out of it. He's just natural, you know what I'm saying? But when Fly, when they told me about this nigga, man, and the coach introduced me to him in the airport and shit.
Let me get you on that mic.
When coach introduced me to the airport, he was out of here. I knew he was gone. Hands off, like, yeah, you got it. He had talent, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But some people just naturals, man. I do a lot of stuff behind the scenes, man, and I'm really just starting to talk about it.
Yeah.
With records and different artists and stuff like that.
Talk about that behind the scenes work, though, man.
Man, it's cool. As long as the motherfucker remember that you did it.
Oh, so now you're going to keep it all the way 100. See, now you're talking.
As long as remember, now as we put that story, some people forget. They get around so many different people. They get dementia. No, they get around so many people.
Yeah.
And they forget the beginning.
Ooh.
They forget the beginning.
Yeah.
They forget them suicide notes and stuff they used to tell you about their family and shit like that, and models and shit. And, they forget everything. They forget a lot of the stuff that you talked about with them personally.
Yeah.
And I don't trip because I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? Because of all of that, and I'm still here. People wonder why you still here. People wonder why you still here.
Yeah.
You created something that is tangible. Your name.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you only own your name.
Come on now.
I knew that. The one time that made me understand my value was I was DJing at this, and it didn't take much because I was DJing at this club called Uptown.
Yeah.
And me and my boy, I used to hate when the club owners used to walk to me with their hand balled up, fill their money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that happened to me one time, and I said, damn, I got to start promoting myself. I was young when I started doing that.
Yeah.
The name Tony Neal has got to be a brand.
That's right.
I kept my name because I didn't want to have like the mix this and I wanted to be able to be versatile and mix in different places, different spaces. So
that's right.
I kept my name, DJ Tony Neal, and I started putting everything behind that outside when I started doing the core, my R&B platform, the slow jam mixtape and stuff. But it was always under the Tony Neal brand.